I pulled my daughter away once she found out the neighbor's dog was put down. My daughter Nia is 11, and she'd walk past the Kowalski house every day after school. Their dog, Rusty, would always be in the yard, this old golden retriever. She'd stop and pet him for like 10 minutes every day. Last Tuesday, Nia came through the door already crying. She said Mrs. Kowalski told her Rusty got put down that morning. Heart failure. Nia wanted to go back and leave flowers by their fence because Mrs. Kowalski lived alone. I should have just said yes, but I didn't. I told her no, we needed to give them space. She looked confused because 2 months ago when Mr. Chen's cat died, I let her bake cookies and bring them over. That's when I grabbed her wrist and pulled her toward the stairs, told her to go to her room. She said I was being weird. Then she locked herself in there for the rest of the night. Here's what I never told anyone. 5 years ago, I was driving home late from my sister's place. I'd had 2 glasses of wine, but it had been like 3 hours. It was around 11 at night when I felt a thump under my front tire. I stopped, looked around with my phone flashlight, didn't see anything, figured it was a branch, so I kept going. Next morning, there was a post on the neighborhood Facebook. Someone's cat had been hit and killed on Maple Street around 11. Same street I was on. Same time. I checked my car and there was a small dent with orange fur stuck in it. I should have called the police, but I kept thinking about those 2 glasses of wine. I was terrified they'd test me. I could lose my license, my job, so I didn't say anything. Took the car to a shop 2 towns over and paid cash to fix it. That same week, I was in my backyard trying to bury the cracked license plate frame. I was digging near the back fence when I heard panting. Rusty was right there on the other side, staring at me through a gap. Just staring, not barking, just watching me dig. After that, every time I went in my backyard, Rusty would come to that spot and stare. For 5 years. He'd ignore everyone else, but the second I stepped outside, he'd be there watching. When Nia told me he'd been put down, my first feeling was relief. Then panic because what if Nia went over there and Mrs. Kowalski mentioned how weird Rusty had been? How obsessed he was with our yard? What if it made her actually think about it? So I pulled Nia away. Instead of protecting myself, I made everything worse. 2 days later, Nia barely talked to me. Then yesterday, she came into the kitchen with her phone out. She said she'd been looking up stuff about pet loss and found an old neighborhood forum post from 5 years ago. An unsolved hit and run. Not just 1 cat. 2 cats reported missing the same night, both on the route between Maple and our street. She asked if I remembered it. I said no. She nodded slowly. Then she said she'd been looking through old photos on my laptop and noticed my car looked different before and after that month. Different bumper. I told her I'd gotten it fixed after a parking lot fender bender. She stared at me. Then she said, Mrs. Kowalski told her something when she finally went over yesterday, that Rusty had been acting strange for years, always growling at our backyard, always staring through that gap in the fence. My stomach dropped. Nia's voice got quieter. She said she thought it was weird that I panicked about her visiting, that I grabbed her, that I'd never done that before. She said when she told her friend about it, the friend's mom said people only act like that when they're hiding something. I didn't know what to say. She waited. When I didn't respond, she just nodded like she'd confirmed something. Then she went to her room. I'm sitting here now realizing I messed up so bad.